On this episode of The AutoArchaeologist, I'm here visiting my friend Todd and his collection of cars and show you a few things that have changed in the last year, because we are selling stuff out of here. That's right, actually selling stuff. Alright, here we are back at my friend Todd's place. And I thought I'd just show you a few of the things that have changed around here in the last year. I don't remember if these cars were in this spot last year for the video, but we're going to start right there with his P-code 67 Camaro. Yes, it doesn't have the right, it's a mashed together car, but it is a real P-code car, which means it has a 350. Yes, it has 327 on the badges. The front end isn't original, neither is the door, but it is a real P-code. P-code, this Camaro, or this style of Camaro, was the very first car to get the 350 Chevy in 1967. Next to this is a 1968 Z28 Camaro. You can just barely make out the stripes on the hood, and there's stuff on the trunk. He moved it. It's no longer sitting in the mud. Not that many of these were sitting in the mud, but this one has now been saved. Next to that right here is the 1969 Camaro SS 350. And yes, it has a bench seat out of a Firebird in it. I don't know if you can tell right there, but this was a running, driving car, and actually could probably be running and driving here pretty easily. And I think I'm gonna try to convince my friend Todd, once he gets heels up, to maybe try to get this thing back on the road. Right, Todd?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. Because there is an engine in it. Yep, see, there's an engine. And see a gas can right there. I mean, the gas can looks older than me, but we could get it running. Who would like to see this 69 SS Camaro running and back on the road after we fix the nose, so we can open it up without killing ourselves? And then here is the 68 SS 396 Chevelle. Automatic car on the floor. Drum brake car. And now we're going to go into the property. And now, if you've seen the previous, I've done about a dozen videos on this property. This used to be all cars. Wherever you see grass and open tin, these were cars. And these are stuff that he has sold. So stuff is moving. Like this Monte Carlo. It is for sale. I'll have the link in the description on pricing and all the information we have on it. That what is it called? Tin can camping. That camper's for sale, $1,000. Nova, Chevelle. Like I said, I think this is where one of the Buicks was at. We got, of course, the dozen or so Camaros here. We got the 72 disc brake car. It's rusty but complete. We got it's not really an SS, but it's 67 or 68 Camaro. Unfortunately, I can't walk further that way. The water has washed out underneath the tin for a little bit. Then we got the 79 or 80 Trans Am WS6 turbo car with T-tops. We got this 68 Camaro right here. That's a little rough. And then we got the 68 Firebird right there. That's a little rough. Then we got... Now, Todd, is it the one without the front end or the one with the front end that was your big block car? Oh. The one with the yellow door was my friend Todd's, like, high school and after high school car, big block SS. And he told me many stories about that thing and how ridiculous it is and was. And then we got another Camaro and another Camaro, and let's see what we got here. Another Camaro. That's a 72 Chevelle, not an SS. It's or you want to call it Malibu 350. It's complete. It's an air-conditioned car that a tree fell on and got rammed in the back end when getting moved by the previous owner. And so and the cows agree with me, if you can see them over there. We got this green Camaro right here. Looks to be a 68. We got this 67 Camaro right here. And another, that's a 250 inline six Camaro right there. back there we have a 68 El Camino SS 396 4-speed car, original disc brake. My friend Todd here saved it from getting turned into razor blades and parted it out after over the last 40 years. Just 40 years. And there's a bunch of third-gen Camaros, which, like I said, more information's in the website link below. We have this 1969 Chevelle SS 396, and it is an L78 high horsepower 396. And there is no engine in it right now, but I've been informed that I can't get to it right now. I'll show a picture of it here. It has the special tack with the extra deep red line that was only on L78 cars. This one is for sale, 10 grand. There are the keys to it right there. But yeah. And we got this Monte Carlo here that's good for parts. Got some G bodies, some like 70, 71 Impalas and Bel Airs over there. But that gives you an idea of stuff that's going on. Todd, how you doing, sir?
Wonderful.
Thanks for having me out here.
Anytime.
I know we've had some fun. You doing all right otherwise? Trying to stay out of trouble? Trying.
It's easier when you get older.
I've heard that. But yeah, so this is the update for the year from Todd's Place. If you have any comments or questions, let me know in the comments below or anything else. Otherwise, I'll talk to you guys all soon. For the first time in a while, I had the opportunity to pull out the drone and get it out and do some flying. Since Todd and I are, I would say, good friends, he gave me the time I needed to, fully document the cars. I had done previous drone videos and I'm getting better, but I really wanted to give everyone a bird's eye view of what Todd had on the ground still. And I thought going up and down, slowly showing exactly what was there was probably the best bet, because I think when we first started, we had 90 cars. I think we're down to 70 something because we had gotten rid of a bunch of stuff. And going up and down, methodically making sure that everything was shown really made it pop that stuff is moving, stuff is for sale. You can see from the historical pictures that back in 2022, this was completely full of cars. Unfortunately, at this point in the video, my drone was getting a little weird. I had fully charged the batteries the night before, and you'll see here in a second that all of a sudden it weirded out, and I was trying to take it back to where I was standing. That was home base, but it weirded out and started shooting up and out. So I pulled it back in manually, landed it, replaced the battery, reset, and was able to go in and fully document the rest of the field, because there was still a lot to document. I don't even remember half these cars, and I've been there now probably a dozen times. I know I haven't done a dozen videos on the property, but the Camaros, the Firebirds, I got all confused. Even with doing a map that you see in the description, it was still a major undertaking to fully realize what was there. Like here, the two Impalas in the back. I thought they were both 69s. Nope, one's a 70. The two Novas you see in the back corner, those are both like 77s. And this was my favorite though, showing the bird's eye view of the yard and then slowly descending. It really, I've always wanted to get this shot, and I got one like it before, but it got a little weird at the end. But this just gives you a sense of scale, going from the full view of the property all the way down to, not quite, the grass, but to where you couldn't see the rest of the cars anymore. And I thought it was kind of ironic that the Trans Am, which I kept on calling a 79, which everyone corrected me is an 80 or 81 Trans Am. And most people say because of the color combination, it is a 80. But in these pictures are from when I was at the yard the very first time, just to give you an idea of how much has changed in just the 4 years that I've been helping Todd out. Hey Automotive Adventures! I hope you enjoyed that little video from my friend Todd's place. I know I do one video from there a year, but it's always fun to see how things change over the year. And my friend Todd's a good friend, and we have a good time. And it's fun to, show what's going on. Oh, that was a really good trip last week. And this week, I'm in Belvidere, Illinois, and this was the Belvidere Mopar Happening, the big Mopar show here in the Midwest. I don't know how many cars we had, probably 200-300 cars, a lot of fun stuff. I'll be posting social media stuff from it during the week because there was a lot of really cool stuff. We also had a really nice memorial to my friend Scott Sprakis, who passed away just a few weeks ago, and that was really, really nice. I'll post some pictures here, I hope. I'm doing this on my laptop because I'm not going directly home. I'm doing this up in Wisconsin at my family's place, and internet spotty and video spotty because I don't use the laptop very often for this. I usually have a 3-monitor setup, but not the point. Didn't buy anything at the swap meet this year, even though I needed some stuff. Helped out some really cool people, helped out a lot of really cool cars, and I don't know if you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. Right now it's in the mid-high 70s. There's a breeze, I don't know if you can, I can barely tell on my hat. And there's a little bit of Canadian smoke in the background. You can see kind of out into the field. But it was absolutely beautiful this weekend. I'm very glad that it all worked out. What's up next? I don't have anything for I think a week or two. The next car show thing I'm going to be doing, I will be at the Illinois Railway Museum. They have a car show August 2nd at the grounds. It's a car and truck show. It's a lot of fun. I definitely recommend you guys come check it out. It's very diverse. It's beautiful grounds. The train stuff is really cool. The cars are cool. You can't have a bad time there. And then the next week I leave for Detroit for Roadkill Nights, Woodward Dream Cruise, and some other stuff that I got planned. So yeah, got a little bit of a break before things really ramp up. Let me know what you think. I always appreciate feedback, good or bad. I mean, if you call me a stinky head, okay, whatever. Saying, my videos, have a lull or they don't like my outro, whatever. I can only be better if you guys tell me. I, of course, drop a new video every Monday morning, even though I'm thinking about changing that to Monday afternoon. I've seen in my analytics that the afternoons are usually better, but whatever. Right now I'm fine. Going up north, gonna shower, and then tomorrow head home. I hope everyone is well, happy and healthy, and I will see you all soon. You guys stay safe.